We're back. Hello, everybody. Hello, Net and YouTube. Hello, we're back. We're back to the live again. We're doing another live for the Ultraviolet Lions. Really just focus on the Ultraviolet Lions, I think. I want to give credit to Bernie Sanders supporters, who I think will be most aptly represented as the Blue Lions. But I'm excited about the Ultraviolet Lions, which is really something I feel inspired. I feel I was inspired to do, and I feel like I've been rewarded by how it has apparently inspired some other people. Other people have apparently been inspired by the Ultraviolet Lions too, and so I really appreciate making those connections with people in the chat. I'm going to light the candle for Saint Cabrini, Mother Cabrini, patron saint of immigrants. I'm going to invite Jesus and the goddess and all good spirits into the live, invite you into the live, and invite you to help us with saving the world from all the bad guys. So let's see how this goes with the candlelight. Thank y'all for being here. Well, when you get here. There you are. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the Ultraviolet Lions. We're doing this Ultraviolet Lions thing, which has been going really well, but this might not be enough light for it. So let me let this candle recover a little bit. We lit that one not long ago. We'll light the Jesus candle too. Well, the Mother Cabrini candle just went out on its own. That was a little concerning. I'll try again. It's like something's amiss with the wick. Whoa. It sparked at me. It seems like there's plenty of candle left. There we go. There we go, maybe. This candle seems pretty touch and go. We'll light the other one. This is usually the brighter of the two candles, but maybe this one will be bright enough. Hello, welcome to the live. Thanks for being here. We're just continuing this gathering of psychics, spiritual people, magical people, fairies, witches, vampires, otherkin of all types. Gathering all sorts of magical people for the purposes of saving the world from the bad guys, of course. So welcome, thanks for being here. Sorry about the short candle delay. I became obsessed with this little flame. I guess I could have left this one burning earlier and we wouldn't be doing this now. It popped. Hello. Welcome to the live. Welcome especially fairies, magical people, witches, spiritual people, people who know, or as I've been summing it up recently, main characters only. Please, main characters only in the chat. Anyway, thanks for the reactions. Thanks for being here. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the Ultraviolet Lions. Hello, Joe Pops. Okay. Okay, sorry about the trolls. Welcome to the live. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for being here. We'll see what kind of candlelight we've got. Okay. This candle is not doing it. Especially not now. There we go. So, welcome to the live. Thanks for being here. Thank you for the reactions. Sorry about the distractions, but we know what you're here for. You know what I'm here for. We're going to save the world from the bad guys, right? And we're doing that with all the spiritual forces, all good spirits, all good people, all good creatures. Really, just everything good is on our side. And it's time to overthrow the bad guys. So there's all sorts of ways to do it. In this particular case, I'm trying to gather people who are psychic, fairy, magic, witches, spiritual people. I didn't really get to see the Bad Bunny halftime show. I was working. What did you think? Was it great? I saw a little bit, and it was great. But what did you think? Was it great? Hello. Welcome to the live. Let me know if you're new here. I generally keep repeating things as more people come in because I assume most people are new. I'll watch it as soon as it gets on other platforms besides Apple or whatever. Thank you. Alright, welcome to the Ultraviolet Lions. We're just having a meeting. It's really only like the second or fourth meeting we've had. The second day we've had meetings. So you're here at the beginning of a historical and momentous occasion. And we're glad you're here. Rising slowly up the tower. Thanks for being here. Were you here for another one? Were we doing the same thing? Ultraviolet Lions? Rising slowly up the tower, thrones fleeting out of your hand, throwing lightning bolts to open up the sky, with keys you drew out of the sand. Someone's waiting in the boss room. You've got the skill to take him down. I'm glad you found me again. Please remember, before you level up, and take just one more look around. You're the champion of accomplishment. Champion of accomplishment. Champion of accomplishment. You're the champion of accomplishment. Champion of accomplishment. Champion of accomplishment. I think you'd better take this with you. It can help you on the way. All these tricks and traps and treasures are here to show you how to play. You're the champion of accomplishment. Champion of accomplishment. Champion of accomplishment. You're the champion of accomplishment. 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 Now I'm summoning all the magical spiritual people who are ready to stop the bad guys. We're gathering under the group name Ultraviolet Lions. Ultraviolet Lions is a spin-off, partner group to the Black Lions, like the Rainbow Lions and the White Lions and the Blue Lions and all the other lions. So I'm summoning everybody to this meeting. magical meeting of magical people. So magical people and other magical beings are all welcome. So yeah, sure, demons. I'm ready to stop the bad guys. I'm coming out of my slumber. All right, Brain Dead Diver. Thank you for coming out of your slumber and being ready to stop the bad guys. That's what we need. We need everybody to come out of your slumber. Wake up. Wake up, and we'll all stop the bad guys together. We're going to be doing a magical part of it here, but I can direct you to other people doing other parts of it as well. Basically, it looks like it's turning into this lion society as far as I can tell, thanks to the inspiration from the Black Lions and Chairman Paul Birdsong, who's reviving the Black Panther tradition. And thank y'all for being here. So yeah, we're taking the magical approach. We'll be doing the magical side of things, the magical spiritual side of things. Um, Thanks for the reactions. That helps a lot. What's the jaguar? Also, keep in mind, we're all welcome to start all of our own groups. I think it's kind of awesome how, like, everything they do to stop us always backfires. All the things they keep doing to stop us are backfiring really big. Like when they just kind of destroyed TikTok in a way. Dude, that's backfiring on them so big, or it will be backfiring on them so big by the time the kind of full effect of it is known. Let's see what's going on here. What's in South America? Oh, you're going to find the jaguar in South America. That's a good plan. I've always thought jaguars were super cool. I've always been a fan of the panther and the jaguar. At the same time, they are solitary um, creatures, and I've always, identified with that as a, somewhat solitary creature myself. But I don't really want to be a solitary creature. I like being in groups or with other people, or in conversation with understanding people, like-minded people. So I love the lions motif. And then it turns out, as Bernie supporters, we use the lion as our insignia, you know, years ago, and even decades ago. The original Black Lions were apparently Ethiopian fighters who fought the Nazis in Ethiopia. We're talking about people using the name Lions for rallying to fight fascism. So that's all we're doing. Thanks for the reactions. Feel free to comment about stuff. Sorry, I'm kind of like just tending this candle instead of paying that much attention to anything. But again, we need more main characters, more like um, strong spirits in the chat. I'm a little obsessed with this candle now. Because I guess maybe it lost part of its wick. And that's why it's struggling to burn. Some of my streams are only singing, and thanks for that. I'll be glad to sing some more. But lately I've been doing this gathering of witches and fairies and stuff. And I feel like I want to keep talking about that so people don't think that I'm just singing. But sometimes, especially when the comments aren't good, I start singing lately, even in those lives, just to get to clear out bad comments and get good comments. But yes, if you just check out my band, it's called Foxen, Foxzen. If I was a king of the forest, not something, not duke, not prince. If I was king of the forest, my clothes would be satin, not cotton, not chintz. I don't know that song very well, but I love that song. I love all Wizard of Oz things. If I, the king of the forest. Yeah, I have Puffin, ASMR Puffin. I have a hashtag, I think YouTube kind of blocked it, but I have a hashtag called ASMR Puffin. But it's probably not the type of ASMR you're used to. But yeah, I do kind of hardcore ASMR. I'll do like a hardcore ASMR for you. So, tell me about these dreams you've been having. Tell me about these dreams you've been having. I'll do hardcore interactive ASMR with you. Tell me about these dreams you've been having. What makes you think it's just a dream? Thanks. If I knew more of that song, I'd be glad to sing it. I love the Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz is basically my religion. Like fairies in general, but specifically Wizard of Oz. What was I supposed to tell you? That deep ASMR. Yeah. So, tell me about this dream you've been having. I should have thought about this a long time ago. It might work. Nope. Tell me about this dream you've been having. What makes you think it's just a dream? Why couldn't that be? Why couldn't it be just as you described? And at what point did you know you were going to wake up? Or at what point did you know you were in a dream? The dream I had, I was smoking some weed with big booty Latinas at my side on a yacht, brother. Oh, the big booty Latina is on your side. The big booty Latinas were at your side on the yacht. Those are nice dreams. Those dreams are very nice dreams. Those are the kind of dreams you should be very glad to have. Dude, I thought I knew what I was doing, and I don't. This candle is getting... Hold on. Alright, so, sorry. Welcome to the Ultraviolet Lions. We're gathering all like witches and spiritual psychic people to overthrow the bad guys. That's pretty much the goal. We'll be doing that. It's okay. One thing I do, even though I smoke too, I record my dreams when I wake up in the morning. Check out the hashtag Puffin Dreams. When I wake up in the morning, I record my dreams on a video, and then I post it so everybody can see what I dream about. Y'all like that light? Say no more. Say no more. Yeah, I like how the light from the Jesus candle turns me all red. Okay, we're looking for main characters in the chat. We got any main characters in the chat? Oh, you did learn to lucid dream and write your dreams down? I couldn't write my dreams down very well, so I started recording them on my phone because it was just easier to do. And I found out that worked a lot better for me. Alright, any fairies, witches, psychic, magic people? You probably are if you're a lucid dreamer. Dude, it's all side characters in here. Student, if you guys want to talk to the student. No, I can't lucid dream. I mean, I may have once or twice. I don't have that as a skill. Thanks, Cheetah. Yeah, Cheetah, you might be interested in the Church of Judas. Check out the hashtag Church of Judas for replacing all patriarchy, Christianity, war, and Trumpism. Hello. So we replace Trumpism, we end Trumpism, and war, and Christianity, and patriarchy. You were born a lucid dreamer. That's badass. That's super cool, Abysmal. I get worried when I go through a period of not lucid dreaming. It feels like something is terribly off. Something probably is terribly off. I can imagine what it would be like if I was lucid dreaming all the time. I mean, I can't imagine. I guess that's probably why. It's just imagination and practice. Anyone can lucid dream, I think. Yeah, I mean, like she said, or they said, Abysmal said that they are born lucid dreaming. And I've heard of other people being like that. But I've also tried it and maybe made some success. And then I've been interested in it for maybe a few times when I did. I remember, like, here's something that was like a lucid dream for me. I was reading a book because I'd heard about a book that used to exist called Little Black Sambo. I was reading that book, I think. And as I was reading that book, but I'd never seen the book in real life. I just heard about it. I heard it existed. I was a kid when I was having this dream. And I was reading the book. And I realized that I was in a dream reading a book. So it made me think, oh, if I'm the one dreaming this book, then I must be able to, how am I doing this? How am I writing the book that I'm then reading all in my dream? And so I thought that the way to find out how I was doing that was to flip ahead in the book, to look at the next pages of the book, because the pages that I had already had all the words on them, right? When I turned to the next page of the book, it was blank, but I could see the words spilling onto it like ink spilling into place. I may have had more lucid dreams as a kid. That's when I remember as a kid, but that was not even a lucid dream. It was just kind of close to a lucid dream. I'm kind of sad about this candle. Whoa! But I wasn't expecting that. Oh no, that sucks. Dude, I'm sorry. I've had some of those where you wake up and you think you're awake, but then you still need to wake up some more. That's a lot. That makes you think about a lot of things when you think about that. Thanks for being here, by the way. Have we never met before? Were you here before? I go by Puffin. I was doing this Ultraviolet Lions group, which is this spiritual, magical, fairy offshoot of this whole lion society thing that I feel confident in for overthrowing tyrants everywhere. Worldwide revolution. I've always been for a pillow revolution. This peaceful revolution we can do from bed. I've always talked about how we could do it from bed. That'd be great. It's a valuable lesson to learn about inception. The waking up in shells of dreams is a valuable lesson to learn about inception. I don't know how this can be the case. Thanks for talking with me, by the way. Somebody said in the last live that the candles keep the trolls away. And I was like, oh no, I don't think so. But I kind of think so. I kind of think having the candle burning from an early portion of the live and how is this inception about survival? Oh, here we go, wax. Yeah. This isn't working out the best. I'll probably be live for about 30 more minutes. Maybe not, but this is going well so far. Dream within a dream is about framing and perception, maybe. Yeah, I can see how that's helpful to survive. Is that what inception is? Like, I'm just not sure if I understand the concept or what the term inception means. Is it like things inside other things? Like if conception is just uh, a framework, a understanding is inception, understandings within other standings. Shit. I feel like dreams are certainly, not just what they like to say as far as, gee whiz. They seem to like to say that dreams are like ways of processing or, I'm gonna turn the light on. Get ready. Close your eyes. Okay, you can open them. I feel like when they say dreams are like ways of remembering or processing things, I think that sells it, leaves out a lot that's important. Okay. We gotta stop Trump and Trump-Putin-ears. Gotta stop the bad guys. I've gotta stop messing up this candle. I guess I just need a long match of some type. A long something to use as a match. Well, inception is beginning, or the undertaking of something. Oh, okay. So I was misunderstanding. Oh yeah, at its inception. Okay, right, duh. That makes sense. For some reason, I was just thinking about, I guess, the movie Inception and thinking that it meant something about this, like, framework. But yeah, that makes perfect sense. And I can't remember if I've seen that movie or not. Hello, John Removals. Thanks for being here. Nice to meet you. I'm Puffin. I was trying to start a meeting of, like, magical psychic people. The movie is very cool. I can't remember if I've seen it or not, honestly. I feel like I might have seen it, but I can't remember. There we go. Finally got this candle to go again. I felt bad because I guess I broke the wick. Okay. Thanks for talking with me. And thank y'all for being here. I believe it's going to be like all kind of turning points and breaking points, or like awakenings for people in America. Yeah, I paint some. I haven't painted much recently. Oh yeah, dude, Dracula's awesome. You're going to go see Dracula soon, like now? Or like soon, like in a few days? Dude, Dracula's awesome. I really liked it. Today, okay, yeah, dude, enjoy. It's fun. It's a great movie. I really liked it a lot. I saw it the same day I saw The Testament of Anne Lee, which was also really good. Damn it. But yeah, Dracula was awesome. Nice. Sushi's always a great plan. So have you heard about the Black Lions? The modern Black Panthers? The Black Panthers had evolved into the Black Lions recently. I'm starting to learn about these candles and how they can and cannot be used. I'm going to put this one out so I can stop messing with it. I feel bad though, because I guess I can switch the candles themselves out from the candle holders. It's good wax though. The wax is very like comfortable. Okay. You haven't heard about the Black Panthers? Were you familiar with the Black Panthers historically? Because one of the things they were about was um, policing the police. Yeah, yeah. Hate to disturb your Black Panther party. Yeah. Sorry for ruining your Black Panther party. yeah, so basically, when the authorities can be like crooked, um, uh, oppressive authorities, and people form like citizens. I mean, that's a big part of it. That's what I first associated them with. But they do a lot of stuff. Like, they do a lot to educate, feed, and help the community. Just taking care of the community. And, whoa. And that's still what they do. And in that way, they connect with a lot of other organizations that do that kind of stuff. And that's kind of what, everybody has to do more of. We have to connect with each other and help each other. So that's a big thing. But then the Black Panthers, specifically, and now the Black Lions, are very much about like protection, uh, guns, gun ownership, gun training. Um, we call it displaying, like being present with guns to avoid um, yeah, they went to Asia with Jane Fonda at one point. Yeah, so you heard of them. They became targets. Well, yeah, like they definitely got a lot of them got like killed and um, oppressed in various ways, like jailed and killed and oppressed. So yeah, it's this time around, like they seem to be making a pretty good point. Like the whole idea is to be able to always be a step ahead of the bad guys, the oppressors, the kidnappers and stuff in this case, and any bad cops and stuff turned with them and stuff like that. All the bad guys. And so, um, sorry. Spiritual protection is also important. So that's what I'm here for. Alfire. Sorry, am I reading it right? Alf. Alf. Alfresco. Sorry. Alfresco Andy. Um. Yeah, that's what this is for. This is the ultraviolet lions. So the fact is, between the Black Panthers becoming the Black Lions, and the idea of yes, form whatever groups in solidarity. Um, that's basically the inspiration for the Blue Lions, Bernie supporters, and Ultraviolet Lions, spiritual people. And while the Black Lions and plenty of other groups, I'm sure, are going to have a focus on guns, I mean, that's really, important. And the spiritual people, I guess people can have guns, whatever, but like, a lot of us aren't really going to be about guns. No. Yeah, it's dangerous to be in any group. Mm. I mean, or you could say safety in numbers or something. Like, you have to keep in mind, we're going to win. It's just a matter of what are you and I personally, what are we going to do to help us win? And I'm going to sit here and talk on my phone, you know? I'm going to like talk on my phone and talk to people about stuff. And I'm going to do like all sorts of magical stuff because that's what I do anyway. Always doing magical stuff. I'm going to talk on my phone with magical intent, with magical purposes, to meet magical people, to do magical things. And one of those, I know it seems kind of like whatever right now, I don't know. Well, let me know how it seems to you. But I feel like as I say that, I feel like it might come across as, oh, he doesn't have any plan. or idea or anything like that. But really, I've been doing this stuff for a very long time. And I've been doing it mostly by myself for a very long time. And so one of the exciting things to me about this whole Lion Society thing is that you're not alone, that it is not just any group that you can form or become part of many, many groups, but that all those groups are interconnected, that we're all part of the same thing. And you can just decide to and then make another part of it, you know? And that in this internet age is going to grow so exponentially. It's going to spread, you know, like wildfire. Okay, Isaiah 41:10. Donald tells us, it says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." So yes, we'll be upheld. We'll defeat Trump and all his minions. We'll defeat the Antichrist, Donna Kupatinsky. Yeah. Let's go Broncos. Yeah. Thanks. This is my Bad Bunny Super Bowl Broncos shirt. We're going to win next year. Dude, the Super Bowl would have been so much better with the Broncos in it. And with, we would have won. But yeah. And check out Bronco Obama Cult for doing magic for the Broncos. I do something called Bronco Obama Cult. But, thank y'all for being here. This is Ultraviolet Lions for the wing of the Lion Society that is specifically magical people, spiritual, magical people. So, looking for those kind of people in the chat. If Bo Nix didn't get hurt, they would have been in the Super Bowl. Yeah, we should have been in the Super Bowl anyway. That was a close game with, like, it didn't really go our way in certain ways, including some of our coaches' calls, including they kept trying to give, even in the Super Bowl, they were trying to give, I heard, it sounded like they were trying to give Patriots first downs they didn't actually earn. So, anyway, refs can kind of suck. But, thank y'all for being here. This is my Bad Bunny Broncos shirt. I'm pretty proud of it. I'll show you the back. Well, if I can turn all the way around without it twisting up too much. So, I don't know if you can see that or not. But that's what it looked like. I was pretty pleased. Of course, when I ordered it, I thought we were going to be in the Super Bowl and it'd be even better. Okay, we'll see. I seem to get sleepy. Like I get a yawn and a wave of sleep. And then sometimes I perk up because things get kind of exciting in the chat. Dude, they shouldn't have made it. It was the Broncos. Broncos should have made it with the backup quarterback, Stiddy. It'd been awesome. It would have been awesome for the backup quarterback to win. So, we'll see. Welcome to the live, y'all. Okay. I'm going back to the candlelight. But thank y'all for being here. Yeah, I was using my magic all this year. They won a lot of games. It was pretty good, but yeah, I'll use the magic next year. Barack Obama cult will be probably bigger. But I was about the only person doing it this year. Yeah, just check out the hashtag Bronco Obama cult. BroncObamaculta. Bronco Obama cult. It's because I was in a witch group, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. And this racist guy in the group was like, "You guys are just a Bronco Obama cult. You guys are just the Bronco Obama cult." And I was like, "Oh." I just shortened it to Bronco Obama cult. And then we were doing magic back then. The Broncos had 6-game winning streak. And then we just quit doing it, and then they quit winning. But this time I didn't quit doing it. I kind of fucked it up a couple times maybe, but I didn't quit doing it. So next year will be even better. Well, thank y'all for being here. Thanks for going live. Oh, sorry, I was kind of slowing down this time, but I did have a bunch of like technical difficulties with my candle, so I should have learned my lesson. Yeah, thanks for putting on good vibes for the Broncos. I think the Broncos are going to win, and it will be great. Oh, thanks. You're good too. I'm not giving up. I've got a lot of stuff to do, honestly, so I might give up the live here in a minute because I just have so many things to do. I should get some sleep and do some of those things tomorrow. But thank you for saying that, and thanks for talking with me, and I hope we'll be in touch. Yeah, sleep is awesome. Wait, aren't you the one who was talking about lucid dreaming? Or am I getting you confused with somebody else? Yeah. Yeah, sleep is good. And I'm very sleepy now, so it's a great time to go to sleep. But yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for talking with me. Welcome to the Ultraviolet Alliance. I don't think that being in a group like this is going to... I mean, I guess technically, yeah, it does put a target on you. Because, you're deciding to be against the bad guys. But it's like, fuck the bad guys, dude. They're not even going to win. Like, they don't even go here, and they're not going to win. And we're going to win. So I think we can do our part, and the spiritual protection part is important, and we can do a lot to do it. So thanks for being here. And thanks to all the good spirits for helping us. We'll see you guys tomorrow, probably sometime. Winning is living and being good. That's a good point, but I also think winning is defeating the bad guys. And the bad guys have not been defeated, so there's some winning yet to be done on that front. And I think we're the ones to do it. We and others like us will be the ones to do it. So, thanks for being here. We'll see you next time.